Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're tackling enterprise cloud storage. You know, Amazon S3, Azure Data Lake Storage, Google Cloud Storage. It's a lot. The options can feel overwhelming.
They really can. And picking the right one, it's not just about like dumping data somewhere.
Right.
It's fundamental. It underpins your whole data platform, affects your costs, how well things integrate or don't.
Absolutely. Because today, storage isn't just storage anymore, is it? It's active.
Yeah.
It feeds analytics, AI, decision making.
Precisely. And while, yeah, S3, ADLS, Gen 2, GCS, they all give you scalability, durability, the basics. The devil's in the details. Those subtle differences, they're crucial.
Okay, so our mission today is to cut through that complexity,
Mm.
help you understand the key differences and, how to pick based on your actual needs.
Let's do it.
All right, let's start with the big one. Amazon S3. What's the quick take?
Well, S3 is kind of the original gangster, right? It's been around. It's incredibly feature-rich. Think of it like a Swiss Army knife, and it's just so deeply woven into the AWS ecosystem. So if your company's already heavily invested in AWS, your teams know it inside out. S3 is often the path of least resistance and probably the most powerful integration-wise within that world.
Makes sense. Seamless integration if you're already there. Okay, what about Azure's offering? ADLS Gen 2.
Yeah, Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2. This is generally the go-to for organizations deep in the Microsoft stack.
Right, the Azure Microsoft 365 crowd.
Exactly. Its standout feature is the hierarchical namespace.
Explain that a bit.
Sure. It basically lets you organize your object storage like a traditional file system with, directories and folders, which gives you a serious performance boost for big data stuff. I think that Hadoop, Spark workloads, they just run better. Plus, it plugs really smoothly into Azure Synapse Databricks.
Got it. So performance and integration within that Azure ecosystem.
That's the core strength, yeah.
All right, moving over to Google Cloud Storage, GCS. Where does it fit in this picture?
GCS is all about consistency and super tight integration with Google's own analytics and ML platforms.
Like BigQuery.
Exactly. BigQuery Vertex AI for machine learning. If your main goal is real-time insights or you're building heavy AML pipelines, GCS offers a really compelling, efficient path. It's built for that kind of workload.
Interesting. So each has a kind of home turf advantage depending on your wider cloud ecosystem and goals.
Very much so. But then there's the money.
Ah, yes. Cost. Always a factor.
Absolutely. And it's not just the storage price per gigabyte. Each platform has different ways they charge for things.
Like what?
Well, data egress, getting your data out can be a big one. Operational charges, API calls. These things add up, sometimes surprisingly fast.
So choosing the storage that aligns with your main cloud provider isn't just technical, it's a financial strategy too.
It really is.
Yeah.
You need to think about that total cost, not just the sticker price.
Can you give us an example, like what happens if you get this alignment wrong?
Okay, imagine a big company. They're mostly on Azure Synapse for analytics, maybe Power BI, the whole suite.
Okay.
But for some historical reason, their main data lake is sitting in Amazon S3.
Uh-oh. I see where this is going.
Yeah. Every time their Azure tools need to access that S3 data, boom, egress charges from AWS. Plus, you're managing security, identity, governance across two completely different cloud platforms. It gets complicated, and you need people with skills in both.
That sounds like a headache. And expensive.
It can be. Another quick one. Think about like a startup. They're scaling fast, doing lots of cool ML stuff.
Yeah.
GCS might seem perfect, right, with that Vertex AI integration. But if their team doesn't really understand Google Cloud's IAM, the security and access part, or they forget to set up lifecycle policies.
Lifecycle policies.
Yeah, automatically moving older data to cheaper, colder storage tiers. If they don't do that, their GCS bill could suddenly balloon way beyond what they expected.
Wow. So it's not just picking the platform, but knowing how to use it cost effectively too.
Exactly. The features are great, but you need the expertise to manage them properly.
Which I guess leads us to getting help navigating this.
Precisely. Sometimes you need outside expertise. Firms, like Curate Partners, for instance, they specialize in this. They can help you assess that total cost of ownership.
Looking beyond just the storage fees.
Right. The hidden costs, potential talent gaps on your team. They can help figure out which platform truly fits, and then, crucially, help you find the people with the specific skills needed for AWS, Azure, or GCP.
So wrapping this up then, the main message isn't S3 is best or ADLS is best.
No, definitely not. There's no single best overall. It's about the best fit for you.
For your specific situation.
Your existing ecosystem, what you're actually doing with the data, your use cases, and importantly, where you plan to go in the future. That alignment is key.
So if someone listening is thinking, maybe we should reassess our storage, or maybe they're trying to build out their data team around this, what's a practical next step?
Well, for companies rethinking strategy or needing talent, exploring resources like Curate Partners for those tailored assessments and connecting with specialized folks is a good move.
Okay.
And if you're a data engineer or an architect listening and you want to deepen your skills in AWS, Azure, or GCP storage specifically, there are definitely roles out there looking for that expertise. You can find opportunities that really match those ambitions.
It sounds like it all comes back to intentionality, building with purpose, right from the foundation.
That's it, exactly. Get the foundation right and everything else becomes much easier.
Great insights. Thanks for breaking down such a complex but critical decision point. Really helps clarify the landscape. Choosing your cloud storage well truly sets the stage for future success.